Whichever two logos this filter lands on, I'm gonna mash them together. Okay, up first we have Google plus Chanel. Okay, my wheels are turning.
Okay, so what I'm actually thinking is bringing in this Google logo because it kind of looks like these C's and putting it over top of each other and flipping so it matches that. And then I want to name it Choogle and make it be in the Google font and colors, but add in the Chanel C to the beginning. So the first step is going to be making the G be the same size as the Chanel letters and flipping that horizontally. Okay, move that into place. And why does this actually look like a super cool logo? Next, I'm going to grab the C from Chanel. Now time to bring in the Google and add an H. And here is the final result.
I think picking the just G Google logo for this fits perfectly, and the name is so weird and funny. Let me know what you think about this mashup in the comments. I'm gonna go ask my husband to pick out two logos, and whatever he says, we're gonna mash them together. Hey, can you give me two logos?
Lacoste.
Oh, okay.
And NASA.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, so this alligator's tail very similarly matches this little swoosh right here. I don't know, that might be a huge gator, but maybe I'll just extend the tail and put the gator underneath the word. I definitely want to call it La Casa, and then I feel like we kind of have to put a space helmet on the alligator. So first I'm gonna remove all the letters from NASA. I isolated the gator and I'm gonna move it into place. And I'm thinking I might just turn it all red. And using the pen tool, I'm gonna attempt to make the tail and this kind of shape connect. Okay, here's what we're working with. Now I need to make it look like the ring is kind of going around it. Type out La Casa. Lastly, I'm gonna try to create some kind of space helmet for him, and here's the final result. Okay, let's go see what Travis thinks.
Space Gator! Why does it say Lacoste? Oh, like...
Lacoste and NASA?
I forgot it was a mashup.
Let me know what you think about this one in the comments. Whichever two logos this filter lands on, I'm gonna mash them together. Okay, up first we have Pizza Hut plus IHOP. Okay.
Alrighty, so I think we have to call it Pizza Hop. And what I'm gonna try to do is change all of the font to be this color and then make the hop letters fit perfectly in underneath the Z's and within the hut. And then I definitely wanna make these two reds the exact color. So the first step is gonna be to remove the word hut and also remove the I from IHOP. I'm gonna move it into position, but I wanna make the O and the P fit just a little bit better within the logo. I wanna make these two reds be identical. Okay, you really can't see that much of a difference, but I just like knowing that they're the same. Lastly, I'm gonna make the word pizza be in this blue, and here's the final result.
Honestly, this one is pretty simple, but I think the overall final piece looks pretty cute. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Whichever two logos this filter lands on, we're gonna mash them together. Okay, up first we have Snapchat plus Starbucks. Okay, let's go.
Okay, basically what I'm thinking is take the inner part of the ghost and just kind of put it down here where the Starbucks girl is, leaving her crown and her tail and her arms, but then putting her face on to the ghost's face. All right, so my first step is gonna be just to erase everything in the Starbucks logo that we don't want to keep. All right, here's how that's looking. Now I'm gonna just select the ghost and mask him out and bring that right on to the Starbucks logo. I'm realizing her face is the same color as the ghost, so I'm actually going to invert it and make it the color of the green. Whoa. I also want to erase the Starbucks girl's arms. Lastly, I'm going to erase everything from underneath the ghost, and here is the final result.
Honestly, this one looks so weird, but I love how the two fit together perfectly. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Whichever two logos this filter lands on, I'm gonna mash them together. Okay, up first we have Instagram plus MasterCard. Okay.
Okay, basically what I'm thinking is we make the Instagram logo be a circle, including this inner ring, and then we change the colors of the gradient to be more red, more yellow, and then obviously the orange in the middle. And then I want to change this to say Mastergram. So the first step is going to be to make the Instagram logo into a circle. And now I need to add a white ring around it. Okay, so I went ahead and duplicated that and put it down here. And now I'm going to try to change the hue of this one so that it looks a little more red. Now I need to make the left side look a little more red, the right side look a little more yellow, and the inside look a little more orange. Lastly, I'm going to bring in the word gram from the Instagram font, and here is the final result.
Honestly, it's always up in the air on what it's gonna look like when I change the Instagram logo color, but I think this one really lends itself with the red and the yellow. Let me know what you think about this mashup in the comments. Whichever logos this filter lands on, I'm gonna mash them together. Okay, up first we have Twitter plus Ferrari. Okay, let's go.
So I'm thinking what we do is put basically the Twitter bird's head and wings on the Ferrari horse. And then, I don't know, I want to rename it something for Witter. I don't know, we'll come up with something. So first I want to make the horse blue and try to place the Twitter logo on it so it kind of lines up. Okay, this is looking so silly. Now I do want to go ahead and add in some of those details, just similar to how it already was on the Ferrari logo. Okay, I think I am gonna go with Furritter. So we're gonna need to take out all of these letters. So it has almost every letter that I need, but I'm gonna take the I and just duplicate it and make it look like a T. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that again, and here is the final result.
This one is so silly, but I do think I got the style of the Ferrari horse down with the mashup of the bird. Let me know what you think about this one in the comments. Whichever two logos this filter lands on, I'm gonna mash them together. Okay, up first we have Google plus Lego. Okay, let's go.
Okay, so I'm thinking we have to call this one Googo. And basically all I really want to do is take the colors of the Google logo, but put them in the Lego font and then still put this red border around the whole thing. So the first thing I need to do is separate out the G and the O from the Lego logo. And then just duplicate that and add another O so it says Googo. Now that I have all that, I need to change all of the letters to be the same color as the Google logo and add on the same black and yellow stroke to it. Finally, I need to place it in the red box, and here is the final result.
Honestly, the name of this one is just so silly, and I love whenever I can put the classic Google logo with its kind of boring font into something more fun. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Whichever two logos this filter lands on, we're gonna mash them together. Okay, up first we have Starbucks plus Foot Locker. Okay, let's go.
Okay, basically what I'm thinking is we take this guy and put him on the Starbucks scrolls, and then I think I want to call it Starbucker. All right, so let's bring the Foot Locker guy into position, color him all in green, and then I need to start shaving off parts of him to give him our Starbucks girl's physique. Now we need to draw over her complete face and put his head on it. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit so it looks more like the hair is like integrated into his hair. Okay, and I think that's what we're gonna go with for the icon part. All right, and lastly, I do wanna use the color of the Foot Locker logo, but make this part say Starbucker. So I'm gonna change it to be that color, and here is the final result.
This one turned out about exactly how I pictured it in my head. The Foot Locker guy with the body of the Starbucks girl just looks so silly. Let me know what you think about this one in the comments.